friends, for reading, we're going to start a new unit in reading, which is very similar to some of the units we've done before, in that it has to do with questioning and wondering. This time, however, we're going to look at questioning and wondering in expository nonfiction. And remember, expository nonfiction texts give us true information about particular topics. You have to keep in mind that in nonfiction texts, authors will often use text features to give the reader more information or help them find information in the text. Now, you guys are kind of experts in text features because we included text features when we were writing our nonfiction. Here's a little chart of some of the text features we've studied and used as we have been working through nonfiction this year. Now, to start today, I'm going to read a book or part of a book to you called Flashy, Fantastic Rainforest Frogs. Now, all of the books that we're going to read in this unit have to do with animals and their habitats, so keep that in mind as we are working today. Now, I would like you to start by either writing down or thinking and saying some ideas for what you already know about frogs. Pause the video and either write or say some things you know about frogs. One thing I know about frogs is there are many different kinds. I know that some can be dangerous. That's thanks to Dominic and Lydia and their nonfiction report. I learned some things about frogs like that. Now I'd like you to pause the video again, but this time, can you please write one or two, or say out loud, things that you still wonder about frogs? What's something that you'd like to know about them? Pause the video and answer that question now. Something that I wonder is how many species are there? I also wonder how high can they jump? They're pretty small little guys, so I wonder if we'll learn about how high they can jump. All right, let's go ahead and see if we can ask more questions about frogs as we start reading, okay? Flashy, fantastic rainforest frogs. Okay, this first page I read is going to describe the many different kinds of rainforest frogs. I'd like you to listen for information that you didn't know before, okay? Here we go. Flashy and fantastic. That's what rainforest frogs are. They aren't just green or brown like ordinary frogs. They can be blue or orange. They have many red stripes or bright pink bellies. Some are smaller than your thumb, and others are as big as kittens. They look different from frogs near your home, but in important ways, they are the same. Like all frogs, they have moist skin, big eyes, and long hind legs. The males croak to attract females, which then lay eggs without shells. Whoa. I'd like you to take this time and try to write down what you're wondering based on what you heard. Can you add, by either writing or saying, something else you wonder? Go ahead and pause the video and write or say something else you wonder. I'm wondering, why do their shells or their eggs have no shells? That seems dangerous. So I'm wondering, is there a reason that they did that? Maybe we'll find out. All right, we're going to keep going. In this next part, we're going to read about the tropical rainforest habitat. Make sure you're listening for new information. Be thinking, what do I wonder? All right, here we go. The tropical rainforest is a very special place. It never freezes. Instead of summer and winter, the rainforest has a wet and dry season. Even during the dry season, it often rains. The rainforest looks like a tropical garden. Plants grow everywhere, even on other plants. At the top of the rainforest is the canopy, where trees spread their leaves to gather sunlight. Below the canopy is the understory, The understory is made up of tree trunks, vines, and bushes. The forest floor is shaded by the plants above, so often little grows there. All right, pause the video and try to write something else you wonder based on what you just heard. Something else I wonder is, how do plants grow on other plants? It's interesting. Maybe we'll find out. All right, we are going to read just 2 more pages and try to add to our What We Wonder list. So make sure you're thinking, what is this making me question or wonder as we read these next 2 pages? Many frogs live in the canopy and the understory. They may never come down to the ground. Their legs are long and thin for climbing from branch to branch. Their toes have wide, sticky tips that help them cling to the branches and leaves. Other frogs spend their whole lives on the forest floor and never enter the water. They don't need to because the air is so wet. Only a few live in or near ponds and streams. It's kind of interesting. Most rainforest frogs eat insects. There are so many crickets, moths, termites, ants, and other insects in the forest that frogs have plenty to eat. Big frogs may go beyond eating insects. Some large horned frogs have green and brown bodies that blend perfectly with the forest floor. These frogs don't hunt for food. They just sit and wait. They can eat almost anything that comes their way, even mice and small rats. Whoa, that's crazy. All right, pause the video and write any last questions or wonders you have about what we just read. All right, last 2 questions, and then we'll read some more of this book tomorrow. First, what did you learn about rainforest frogs? Go ahead and write it down or say to someone else. And second, were any of your questions and wonders answered today? And if so, what was the answer? All right, friends, that is all for today. Tomorrow, we're going to take a look at some more parts of Flashy, Fantastic Rainforest Frogs and continue asking questions and wonders. Thank you very much, and enjoy the rest of your day.